Saturday, January 7th, 6:13 p.m. New York time. We just completed the first week of the new year. So we'll look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's a stock index. It's one of the oldest stock indexes. Has 30 companies listed in it. All these companies are United States corporate headquarters. They are United States companies. They are the largest publicly traded companies in the United States, largest in value, worth hundreds of billions of dollars. We want to identify the winners and losers from the prior week, as well where we're trading from the range of the high and low from the prior year, to help us determine where the leadership is, what you might want to consider buying and selling. First, this is the index. Look what we did. Closed green for the week, made a higher high, closed above the prior week. That's good. It's in a trend. But this big trading range back in December, looks like that's what's happening. It's for retracement. But here, you can look at this whole thing, it's still an acceleration here too. So it's going to have a struggle on its way up. And these yellow horizontal lines to the right, swing low, swing high. Those are places where there were past sellers and buyers. We're going to see what happens going forward in the days, weeks ahead. Yep, so this consolidation. Look, swing high, swing low. So up here, this was a consolidation and went down. This consolidation, it's retesting the highs. So if you're bullish and think it's going to go up there before it breaks lower, well, that could be a trade idea. As well up there, be cautious if you're buying up there. So the high of the year was all the way back here. The low of the year, last year, was down here. We had a gap. We didn't completely fill it yet. Let's extend this out so you can see 3 years. Yeah, look at that gap. That was during that year of the virus. We haven't completely filled it yet. We tested it. That's all we did. We didn't go below it yet. And overall, look at these swing highs. Still got to go. Okay, so let's go look at the individual companies now. Compare them with the C. They'll be here on the left. Apple. This was the high of last year, right here. And look what we did. We closed red for the week, lower, low, lower, high. Took out the lows of last year. Yep, so let's remove that. That's bad. Worse than the stock index. Took out the low of last week, took out the lows of last year. Not good. Look at that. We're coming back into the lows. Let's extend this out, see where the lows were. There. Wow. Much closer to the lows of 2 years ago. We're going to do one. Yep. 2021, the lows. Let's go with the next. Alpha Mike Golf, November, Amgen. Green for the week. Huge trading range. Very impressive. Yep. So big move, very impressive. Still are not above the high of last year. Nope. Still got a ways to go. But it's doing better than Apple. Alpha X-Ray Papa, American Express. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. So much closer to the low of the year than the high of the year. It's financials still struggling. Check out my video I posted the day before on financials. It included all 8 industries. Boeing, outstanding. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. Outstanding. Took out the high. From here, this was a swing high. That was a swing high. Very nice. Let's remove that one. And also took out that swing high and closed above it. Very good. Amazing turnaround. Wow. So here's the highs of last year. Here's the lows of last year. Strong like bull. Caterpillar, Charlie Alpha Tango. Amazing. Green for the week. Higher high, higher low. Took out the high of back in 2021. So right off the bat, see the financials struggling, retail struggling, but the industrial manufacturers are near highs. Again, Boeing, outstanding manufacturer. Caterpillar, manufacturer. See where smart money's rolling to? Now, Charlie Romeo Mike, Salesforce, retail. Nope, it's near the lows of the year. Garbage. Bad shape. Now technology. Cisco, green for the week. Yep. Way below the highs of the year. Highs of the year all the way back here. Lows of the year. And that's not leadership. It's in this huge consolidation too. Let's shade it in. There we go. That's the consolidation. And that is a stop hunt. We're going to find out over time if it's going to retest that high and break above it or reject it and go lower. Potential trade ideas on a retest of that. Let's label it. There we go. Label it swing high. Chevron Corporation. Here's a high last year. Nope. We actually made a lower high, lower low than the prior week. Yeah, still trending now. We have a gap down here that hasn't got filled yet. Disney, green for the week. Higher high, higher low. Remove that. Way below the highs of the year. It's still struggling. This is a challenging area. It needs to break through. Dow Chemical, Delta Oscar Whiskey, huge green candle for the week. Impulse move up, broke above and closed above this consolidation area. Outstanding. Another industrial manufacturing company. Again, you see where the money's going towards. Big manufacturing, made in America. Interesting. The prior administration spoke a lot about that, but didn't make it occur. This one, apparently more stuff is being made here because the risk is politics of having them overseas. Manufacturing should have been done a long time ago. Goldman Sachs, another financial, industrial consolidation. Oh, not looking good, just like the other financials. Home Depot, retail. Wow, so there's that gap all the way back here on the left. I tested it, rejected it, bearish pin bar. Yep. Did close green for the week. Higher high, higher, and the lower low. It's looking bad down there. Honeywell, Hotel Oscar, November. Green for the week, lower, red for the week, lower high, lower low. A buyer stepping in here with that big wick. And it's still just a big consolidation over here. Let's label that. And we tested below it, but maybe a stop hunt. We'll see what happens. IBM, green for the week, higher high, higher low. Look at the high though last year, higher low last year. Still between those. Intel, not surprised, near the lows of the year, but green for the week, higher high, higher low. Johnson & Johnson, green for the week, higher high, higher low. Did not break above this consolidation yet. Nope. JP Morgan, another financial, just shy of that swing high, but still in consolidation here. Oops. Let's work on that. There we go. Okay. Still struggling because here's the high of the year. Next, Coca-Cola. Wow. Red for the week, lower, low, lower, high, but still in this consolidation phase. People are stepping in, still buying it. Interesting. Yep. Massive consolidation. So a lot of mixed signals in here. Use caution. McDonald's, yeah. Had a consolidation there, broke down lower low. Still struggling. Oh, let's fix that one. There we go. And basically this is another consolidation. Staircase pattern lower low when I look at it. See? This area, this could be a retest too, possibly. Because you see, look at these two, this red candle with the huge tails on the top. Yeah, lower high, massive sell-off. Bunch of run up inside that trading week, luring new buyers. They were wrong. Fast sell-off. 2 stop hunts, tricking people. And then you finally had a breakdown, consolidation staircase out of lower low. Not one about it in that 3M. Still massive consolidation here. Merck, Mike Romeo Kilo, another big industrial manufacturer company. Look at that new high for the year. Outstanding. Very nice. Had a big turnaround. The October month, November period ran up nice. Microsoft, not surprised. Technology. Yep. Went high, lower low. Huge sell-off. Still inside the range of last year. Massive rejection over here. And technology, financials weak. The industrial manufacturers, old school ones, are leadership. There we go. Nike, retail, still below the highs of last year and off the lows of last year. Still struggling. Look at that swing high right here. That's what it came into. So even though it broke above here, it's in this range, and that 125 is still resistance. Extend this out too. But it's doing better than Salesforce. Doing better than Amazon. Procter & Gamble. Green for the week. Below the high of the year. It's in a consolidation phase. I keep saying consolidation phases. Why? Because I look for the opportunities of triggers in them and then for entry. You know, trading inside this trend, putting a trade in this trend, long or short, I don't think that's the best thing. I think it's better to get in the trade when it's in consolidation and you look for that, again, trigger. And that trigger, then you follow with the entry. Right here, you know, here too. Impulse move down. Continue down. Another financial travelers, new high for the year, outstanding. Wow, strong like bull. Good for them. Many other financials are struggling. Outstanding. Let's look at this. Curious for the past 3 years. Oh, nice turnaround. Nice. Yep, already took out the highs of last year. Look at that consolidation, breakout consolidation. Yeah, this was a sloppy consolidation, but still was right there. A new high for the year. Another leader. On to the next one. Uniform, November, Hotel, United Health. Oof, lower low, lower high, big red sell-off for the week. Huge trading range. Wow, massive problems there. Yeah, look at that. Here's the high for last year. Here's the low for last year. Let's also label midpoint because huge trading range, huge body, very bearish. So they have earnings coming in soon. January 13th, before the market opens. Big sell-off already. Things might be getting worse. I would not be buying here. I would be considered shorting it. Yep. I wonder if somebody downgraded it, some institution. Again, it's a clear sign it's struggling. Got bad things coming in, of course. Visa. Massive consolidation. Again, financials are struggling. Communications, Verizon. Wow, nice. It finally broke out. Green for the week. Higher high, high low. Finally broke out of this consolidation. So here's the high for the year. Still got so far to go. Let's look at the old school AT&T. Yeah, same thing. Struggling. So Verizon. Maybe you pick up one share here. Whiskey Bravo Alpha, retail, Walgreens. Wow, lower, low, lower high. And this month is earnings. A lot of companies have to prove themselves because this will represent their last quarter of last year when they release their earnings this month. So again, the fundamental part of earnings is if a company performs worse than the prior quarter and the prior quarter of last year, or the prior quarter, same quarter, prior quarter last year. Think tongue twisted. The point is, if they miss their target goals, yeah, you don't be buying. You look for a short. And if it continues missing on each quarter, each earnings, you continue to short it because it should be trading down. You do dollar cost average on the downside, shorting it, not long bearish. Whiskey, Mike, Tango, Walmart. Look at that green for the week, higher high, higher low. Consolidation. Massive retracement still got it going up over here. A lot of the retail's having problems. So we'll finish it off just by letting you see the index again. That's the Dow Jones Index. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.